Hi everybody, Cassie here from the Salmon Center, here today to give you an instructional guide on our newest game called The Race to Find or Not to Find Litter. So some people may be asking, what is litter? Litter is also known as garbage or recycling, but litter is the collective name for both of those. So technical definitions of garbage would be like useless matter that only has one use and cannot be made into something new. So that could be things like candy wrappers, plastic bags, food containers, things like that. Then we get into talking about recyclables. And recyclables, as we know, they are able to be recycled, which means that they have multiple uses. So they're able to be processed and used again. Things like pop bottles, soda cans, things like that, which all turn into litter. So today our activity is to find or not to find, because it is okay to not find litter when you are out on a hike. It's actually, you're supposed to not find litter on hikes, but it has been more common to find more litter on trails than not to find litter on trails. So it has become custom for a lot of people to be searching for litter. And we want to change that perspective here at the Salmon Center. We want to have people realize that going on hiking trails you're not supposed to find garbage along those trails. You're supposed to just enjoy nature. It's not about finding the most garbage. So I've created two versions of a race. One is to collect the most litter if you are in a highly populated area, and the second version is to collect the least if you are in an area that does not have a lot of it. And the point of this is to not hide garbage that you find. It is to just find all of the garbage that you find, and it's okay, and to realize that it is okay to not find garbage along your way. So the materials you're going to need for this, you're going to start with probably wanting some gloves. Those would be useful to have in case you touch something sharp or just really dirty and you don't want to touch those. Also, you might want to have two bags. You might want to have one for garbage and one for recycling. That depends on the version of the race that you're going to be doing. So the first step is to choose the version of the game that you're going to do, depending on the location and where you are at. Then get your bags ready to go, whether you're taking one or you're taking two for garbage and or litter, or if you're taking just one for garbage. Then create a starting line for your race, and start at that line, and then just start on your walk and collecting as much or as little garbage litter as you can find. Throughout this time, when you find a piece of garbage, decide whether it is garbage or if it is recyclable. If it is recyclable, there's a good chance at the bottom of whatever the item is that there's going to be a little triangle with some arrows that will tell you if it is recyclable or not. If it is something like paperboard, it could be recyclable. If it's a glossy finish, it might not be recyclable. That is a decision that you have to make on your own, or maybe do some more research about that. So during the walk, you may also want to think about different things about, like, why did you find the litter where you found it? How could it have gotten there? Did maybe somebody throw it out the window? Was it in a garbage can to begin with and then the wind blew it out? Or what can you do to stop littering? Those are some 3 things that you can talk amongst whoever you're with about these questions. You can also think about them on your own if you're going on a walk just by yourself around your neighborhood. This is a really good activity to just walk and do, just get around your neighborhood, clean up, do something for the area that you're living in, do some cleanup, and just think about the impacts that humans have on natural areas. If you have any questions or any comments about this game, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoy this game.